enter hashtag chaos in the chat for a chance to win this. Congratulations to Cheesecake Fries one more time for the deck of inspiration and or that Essentials kit right over there.
Whichever you want.
And Danny will send you something cool as well. Everyone who is not those two people is eligible to win this book. I'm kidding. I'll make one exception to our normal rule of you can only win once per month because we were teasing this giveaway all day and then we gave other stuff away in the middle. So anyone who enters is eligible for this book right here.
No, and it helps that we've only had one other show this month, or two shows this month. So it's, minimal numbers of people who can enter.
J.R. Cool Soldier? No, what is it?
J. Cool Soldier.
J. Cool Soldier.
Jay Quellen.
You are not eligible for that.
Yeah, that's right. There's one. There's Cool, and then there's J. Cool.
I don't know. I don't know what came over me.
As the hush falls over the crowd, as Lox steps forward.
Yeah. So after Lalak kind of dims the lights and then it becomes loungy, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire up. And so as I cast it up, it's because I can change the colors. So it's going to be like a really, really kind of like behind us blue moment. And then during this little song moment, because I reference every single one of us, whenever you hear them, they're going to do a pose or something. And then the fairy fire above them will light, I just rolled something, will light white on them, like in very cool, obscure lighting. Yeah.
You rolled initiative.
That was a great roll.
I did, and I just rolled initiative apparently for some reason.
So we will allow the bending of the rules of fairy fire for this cool effect.
And I can do it.
Canon.
Yeah. And then I'll also,
cool, mate.
I'm gonna bardic inspire with this song, all four of them.
Okay, nice. So everybody gets a D6 or a D8?
D6.
I think they're D6 still.
It's a D6.
Yes. We'll change that soon.
Nice.
boop, 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 boop. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so I'll walk out, and then you kind of see Lox kind of bulk up in front of the audience. So he'll walk to the front, and then you see him get a little bit taller and start to look a little bit broader, kind of like the other people that, like Haldor and Barry and Lox just get a little bit bigger. Yeah, trying to...
You definitely get like, the fairy fire... You actually, with the dimmed lights and the fairy fire, you start to see some of the people out there. And they're, at the edge of their seat, kind of like watching.
And so then Lox will start and say, "Welcome, everyone. We want to welcome you to the..." And his voice starts changing. "We want to welcome you to the full pickle." And then he's going to say...
And fairy fire?
Yeah.
Not the full pickle.
Exactly. And then we'll take his lute off and then hit it, and when he hits it, it sounds more like a like tribal drumming, I guess.
Ooh.
So you'll start hearing this tribal drumming, and then let's get down to business.
Yes!
To release some buns. If you want some winners, we are sure the ones. We're a sexy, strong, and stoic lot, and we know just what to do. Brace yourselves for the full pickle crew. Haldor brings the fire, he'll smite you with his eyes. Lawlook serves you passion, a nimble, dreamy prize. Barry seizes you with a rage or two. Isa casts a spell on you. Brace yourself for the full pickle crew. We will thrust ourselves into glory. We will spin ourselves up on you.
Twerking.
We will casually hair flip slowly to show you our massively well endowed full pickle crew. And then we all end in a pose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gadoosh!
Gadoosh.
I spent a raid.
Done, mate. Well done.
And then we'll wait for the
You're pointing one way, Haldor's pointing the other way.
Yeah, exactly. We're all in a moment. And
Awesome.
That's it. Yeah.
So it's like, whoo, yeah!
And then I sneak off stage.
All right.
Yeah,
and then you sneak off stage.
I'm sorry, I missed the step ball change.
Oh, it's fine. Just keep going.
Lalak's still on the corner.
I forgot to tell Lalak what to do next.
I'll gently hook my arm through the logs. Come on.
So Haldor comes up with his sword first, and he grabs that. And I want some kind of music that's you can
There's
both do
a band here, so they start kind of whatever they
Vibing.
start
yeah.
taking your lead.
Yeah, it's definitely that. So this comes out here, and I put it down like that right in front of me, into the stage. Sorry. Into the stage, right in front of me. It's a great sword, right? So it's very large, and it's right in front of me, and then it's like, I'm too sexy for my.
Nice.
Dum, 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 dum. And he starts to. starts to bounce with it, right? And then he starts taking it off with him. I'm too sexy for, very serious. Giving just looks like I was Alyssa Edwards, just kind of.
Oh my God. A Drag Race reference. I love it.
So like giving these fierce looks while I'm taking it off, and then I take my cape, it goes down over the sword, like that, in front of everyone. Right.
And you're behind it.
And I am behind it, right? And then I start taking the armor off, right? I would say before this I had taken a little bit off, so it was easier to get off. Like there's
Loosen some straps.
Yeah, that's right. So it's just on these beats, I'm just kind of throwing things down in these big motions, showing the muscles, making sure they see it, like looking at them, give them the eyes. At one point, at one point, I just have my pants on here, right? The chain is gone. There's just this little bit covering here, and we'll say that the towel is. I somehow had a towel on stage. So, what happens is.
Oh, the mage hand can bring the towel out to you.
That's right. Okay.
Just comes flying out to you.
So we'll say this is how that'll work. The oil first, right, comes down on me. So I snap for it. Oil, and like mage hand comes out, comes down, and I'm rubbing it. I'm getting into
Podcast
it.
listeners, you really need to watch this full episode.
You really do.
I'm getting into it, and I'm getting close to the edge of the stage too, right? I'm getting right up in people, and now with this kind of like shorts underwear thing that I'm now wearing, right? You can see an imprint, and it's very, very much there. And then he comes back after the oil bit, after he's kind of worked the crowd with the oil, comes back finally, and takes off starts to get down, and goes like this.
Pulling down his pants.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
He gets him down. He's playing it very coy, and then he signals for the towel.
And out it comes.
Towel comes out. Spot hits it. It comes out. He grabs the towel, shows it off to everyone, takes it down behind the cloak, and then puts it right there in front of him, right here, before anybody can see it. He's behind the cloak. He takes the cloak off in a flourish and throws it, and the towel is there, and it's nothing but Haldor in this towel, and the sword in front of him, and he goes, and starts flaming. So he, the light that's coming off of that is currently kind of blocking the area. So he kind of goes like this, and people can't quite see it through the heat coming off of it. And then he gets in front of it, and he has his towel there, and he's like, "You want to see it? You want to see it?
Yeah.
Who's ready for the full pickle?"
What are the gays doing? What are the gays I saw the other day?
I mean, the crowd is doing that.
So I go, all right. I go, all right, here you go. And I go to throw it, but instead of throwing it up, I turn it this way right in front of me, so now it's long ways, and it's still covering my bits. And then I do it again, and really fast over and over again. And then I throw it and then try and catch it under my leg, but still cover my bits.
Okay.
So So I realize this may take some rolls.
This is a white towel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a performance check with advantage.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's very good. That's an unnatural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's an unnatural 20.
It is just as you described.
Awesome. So I go back and forth with doing that, and I get it under, and I kind of hop around on it, and like, like faking, like I don't know what's gonna happen, and like, oh, it might spill out while I'm here, and then I want to manage to flip it up like this and take it by the one hand, pull the other hand back here, turn so my butt cheeks are there. They see the butt cheeks, and I look, whoo, and I go in, and I put it behind the butt cheeks.
If this ends like the crying game, I'm not gonna.
And I put it behind the butt cheeks, and then I turn around, and as I turn around, towel is back immediately. And they were like, oh, I was like, all right, if you want to see it, scream for it.
And there is a scream and some feet stomping, and this place is going insane.
And then after a couple of thrusts, he goes, okay, and throws the towel straight up in the air. And as soon as he does that,
Lox is watching from the
Heat
side.
metal.
Lox casts light on what are
You have to
what
touch
is
it.
this magic?
oh, you have to touch it?
Slap
Light-
it real
light
quick. I'm
is
gonna
a
do it.
touch
You gotta
spell.
let it go. Yeah, just
You remember Disease Light?
Yeah. So what'll happen is that it'll go up and light
God.
the light won't be there, but there it is in all its glory, and there is this ring, this shiny kind of
You're
prop
right.
ring that's
Nailed
taking
it.
up about 2 to 3 inches of it, because 2 to 3 inches of it this
shackle.
way. Yeah. And it very much like is standing on end as the towel goes up, and there's no light coming off on it, and I'm like, hey, that didn't work.
And then, as everybody was looking up at the towel, Lox was able to sneak in and hit it.
touch it with the little thing.
And then,
Now you just gotta touch it. Touch it.
Behind backstage Lux.
Bright light. He's pointing up into the air, and then the towel comes back down and lands on it and sits there. And then I walk off
yeah.
stage.
Oh, and the crowd is going insane. They are standing. It is a standing ovation. They are stomping their feet. This place is shaking.
Amazing.
Yes. Like there is dust falling, there's dust
Rattling.
falling through the fairy fire.
Oh, amazing.
Wonderful.
How much did it hail? How much did it?
We'll do money
Okay,
at the
okay,
end,
cool,
but there's
cool.
there's
I'm sure like stagehands run up and grab
Yeah,
the
yeah,
armor
yeah.
pieces, take them
Yep.
backstage.
And I immediately get back
Okay.
there and
And I'm keeping an eye on the back for when he's
Gotcha.
ready to,
Okay.
so I can escape.
And who goes next?
Izza does.
Izza.
So she's standing behind the curtain, still deciding at the moment where it's like, am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? All right, I'm doing this, and steps out on stage. She has her long curly hair untied and flowing down her back over her shoulders, and wearing kind of like a skater's leotard, very, very form-fitting, with bits cut out with like gauzy, revealing but tastefully. Barefoot, walking out into the middle of the stage, comparatively very small compared to what just happened.
Yeah. As the musicians bring the tone down into a slow melody, as everyone sits back down, is ready for the next, and a hush again falls over the crowd.
And she stops at about the proscenium line, and looks down at her hands, looks out at everyone, and then nods to the band, and a very it is a soft flute at first that rises up, and then this beautiful haunting melody that is sensuous and sad and hopeful all at the same time rises through the room as she lifts her hands and casts spiritual weapon and is holding 2 fans.
Nice.
ooh, that's cool.
And her mage armor is in place over her, glittering this light blue that mixes with the darker blue of Lox's fairy fire because she chose to fail the roll as she walked through it.
She's covered in it. You know?
She is glittering and then there's glittery bits that are in her hair, and as she begins to move, she looks like a water sprite to an extent, and begins dancing gracefully with the fans and leaning into the sensuous side of dance, but not removing anything.
You as you go through, you hear the crowd follow your movements. You like the holding their breath at moments and releasing as you go through this performance. And the music and the performance. Give me a performance roll.
We'll find out.
With advantage.
That is let me see my performance. That's a 15.
And you get bardic inspiration.
Oh, you are correct. I will add that D6 to it because might as well. 18.
Nice. So this is the perfect complement to the spectacle that happened just before you.
Nice.
And you actually you find yourself adding new bits to the routine as you are on the floor and sort of using that rope on occasion just to swing off of. Again, nothing untoward.
No.
But and eventually it comes down to you finishing with your fans, one spectral and one regular, as right there, and the crowd erupts again in cheers.
And for Izza, it was very much a celebration of magic. Because for her, this is less about body stuff. She has no... There's so much to think about with that, and she's not there right now, but she is accepting that her magic is beautiful, and she's showing that off.
And the crowd reacts, and it is fantastic.
And dips into a low bow, comes up, dismisses them, the spiritual weapon, and then tips a wink into the audience before stepping back.
All right.
As Issa steps back, Lalak takes his cue and kind of passes her, gives her a little wink on his way out, but grabs a broom from behind the stage.
Okay.
And playfully bumps into, oh, excuse me, miss, and, covers himself in fear. It's like, oh, it's so dirty up on stage, and, the lovely music is playing. It's like, yeah, are you guys having fun? That's such amazing performance, but they get everything all hammed up here. And he's like, you can see him flashing back to entertaining kids at the academy. Big camp-like performance, and he's doing very deliberate motions.
You definitely hear a couple of people are like, wait, what?
Sorry, I just need to get this off the stage because this, all these performances have been solo acts, and I think what we really all want are partners. And he starts to dance with the broom.
Nice.
He's like, but we go through life, by ourselves, but really what makes us complete is having a partner to share things with. And he starts dancing with the broom as he sweeps. It's like, yeah, where I'm from, and he puts his hand into the water, and he's like, it's a little colder up there, so a partner is necessary, and he blows, and it starts druidcraft to make it little light snow in the venue.
Oh.
I just got goosebumps. That's very good. That's very cool.
And he's like, yeah, but Dragonborns, me especially, has been pretty solo adventure. But I've never stopped hoping for my partner. And simultaneously, as he says that, I would imagine the crowd sees the bucket start to swirl up and take the form. It's like, it doesn't matter what your partner looks like as long as you can share things with them and you both enjoy them. And the shape of water taps him on the shoulder, and he turns around and he looks at it. He's like, alas, my partner is here. I'm no longer dancing by myself. He's like, and he's humming it as he takes the partner up, and he does the whirl with little splashes, sprinkling the crowd. Oh, with nothing to lose, nothing to prove. I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. And he splashes. A little interactive show with the splash
That's
going
People
on.
in the splash zone.
we forgot to tell.
Oh no, the watermelons!
You made it. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, miss. Sorry to bother you. And he is doing all that. He's like, you've been coming here long. Here to get a drink. Yeah, you know.
Water.
You know. And he's like looking out the corner of his eye for Barry, I guess, to take his cue. And he does that just to buy time until he's like.
Glitter comes out and sprinkles on the two of you.
You are beautiful, but I don't want you to get tainted. We should get you back home so you can rest and be beautiful for the next partner that you might enjoy. What do you say to that? And like the animated thing whispers, oh, one more final twirl. You have it, my dear. And the music is and he spins and spins and he throws,
And-
like the water turns into a wall and it splashes.
And she dies.
And it just hits Barry though.
Nice.
Who is suddenly in a chair, splashed down on it.
Zing.
Done.
Only thing I want to add is I feel like I found a tight white T-shirt in the back. I've got that on right now as the
Love it.
water rushes over me. Just
Amazing.
beautiful. Now let's get something first. Now let's cool off with something hot. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't need to. Great.
Ready? And I'm gonna rage and hope the shirt blasts.
Nice.
As it pops off, I just want, you're good, Dragon Boy. I got this. And I'm gonna strut like Victoria's like secret model down the runway strut, just
Amazing.
throw in
As
the
he-
hips and the chest.
You take care of her. She's my special girl.
I'm gonna wreck that shit.
So I figure like as you like say that like a mage hand kind of grabs the back of the shirt and just rips it off.
100%.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I got you.
Rage enough for that shirt to, and have that look like it ripped off.
Real tight, but like
And I'll
with the help from behind.
and I'll strut to there, and I'm gonna strut. The rope isn't up yet, right?
It is up now.
Oh, okay. Does it have to be?
It doesn't have to be. No, you can.
I want to strut to it, and I'm gonna be eyeing everyone in the crowd, and I'm gonna be loosening some things on me, like I'll be lowering my pants a little. I'll be loosening the things around my shins, whatever those are on the thing I made.
Greaves.
Yes, and and as I make it to the rope, I'm gonna drop it, throw it back. They're gonna see my ass hanging out, and then I'll pull the rope up with my teeth and throw it into the air and hope it erects
Con save.
in time. Con save? I just die on stage.
No. So the rope is oiled up. Otherwise, people will get rope burns. But yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh, so no con save?
No con.
You're
save.
raging.
I was just
Thank
kidding.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. No, yeah, I'm gonna throw it up with my teeth.
Armor by now.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
Just making sure.
I feel like-
give Barry the thumb. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just give me the thumb. Before, yeah, give you the thumb. Oh, yeah, there it is.
All right, is
Yeah.
No.
What are you doing? We're improvising.
I give Lux the thumb.
Whenever we don't have to do that, but we'll enter as the queen from the back whenever that thumbs up was during whatever performance.
So you guys are gonna end with like a. Okay.
We weren't. Yeah, we were gonna do an encore, but we'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just do an
Really
encore without
discuss.
walks. It'll be fine.
So it's 10 minutes to put it on, roughly.
It's 10 minutes to put it on, and if you have somebody helping you, you can reduce it by half.
Okay.
I would say my dialogue and like the little skit was probably
10.
5 to 10.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
Yeah,
So,
and Izza would have gone straight back and started helping.
Okay. So you have it on before Barry starts, so you get the notice,
Okay.
but you also don't want to interrupt Barry's performance.
Right. So I think I would have probably
so you-
entered in
yeah.
between.
So
Oh,
I think,
no.
you're basically gonna enter right at the end of
Okay.
Barry.
Okay. Sounds good.
Nice.
Continue.
Sorry.
I throw that rope up with my teeth, and the rope erects into a pole. I'm like, "We all ready tonight?" And I'm just gonna grab it and start spinning around it. And as as I'm kind of spinning and just twerking and like riding the pole, and I'll hang a little bit in the air and do like that walking in the air thing that really fit guys can do that I can't. And
Barry is fit.
and fit enough and raging.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Oh, hell.
Again.
Raging hard.
As I'm gliding up against that rope pole, going up and down, I would like to reach my hand out and call my axe to me.
Okay.
And I want, in that same motion, to grab my pants and rip them off with it, but the kilt is still on me, so I'm not full
Okay.
pickle yet.
Okay, okay.
I'm still, yes, but if,
Welcome, Raiders.
oh, we forgot to play D&D. I was talking about a dream I had.
Welcome,
Hello, friends. Welcome.
20 sides to every story. Welcome to. We are describing the performance that our characters are doing.
It's a strip show.
It's a strip show.
Yeah.
And-
We're called the Full Pickle,
Oh, yeah.
and so that happens.
No longer by night.
Yes.
It is still night.
We have. Well, you know what? We haven't rolled it yet. So we're doing a giveaway of this Nord Games book. This is an amazing 5e accessory, Ultimate NPCs Warfare. You can grab somebody out there to put in your campaign. You don't have to make it all up yourself. You can just flip through, grab one, and they've got backstories and stats and great stuff in there.
You just will have to give names to most of them.
There are templates in the back, so you can be like, oh, I need a mercenary, and then there's a mercenary template. But there are also named people in there.
Yes, there are, and they're fantastic.
You get to use both. Anyway, so Barry, who is our barbarian who never wears a shirt anyway, 7 foot tall, 65-year-old.
Still roided enough,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I like I
Especially while
said,
raging.
pre-rage, I'm Lou Ferrigno. After raging, I'm Dwayne Johnson.
So continue with your performance. You are on the pole,
I'm on the
which
pole,
is a rope trick.
and I just called my axe with returning on it, and it flies out of the green room into my hand. And in that same motion, I rip off my pants, keeping my kilt on, so you can't see the goods just yet. And and
The crowd is
applaud!
as
They're gonna
that,
applaud. I'm trying really hard.
as that axe came through, people were like, "Oh shit!" And then, just they were because an axe was flying at the audience.
Amazing.
they just you caught it and ripped it off, and it was like a big release. Anyway, continue.
I'd like to say those pants go into the crowd.
They'll enjoy that.
Maybe a little bit of money. Maybe a little extra
Yeah.
money. Someone's got some pants now.
Ding, ding.
And
Is there
someone.
ID in there?
Everything important's in the green room.
That's in my kilt. And I'd like to still, once the pants are ripped off through the axe and thrown into the crowd, I'm gonna start climbing that pole, and I'm gonna make it all the way to the top.
Oh,
I'm gonna make
nice.
it all the way to the top, and then
drop.
they can see all that shit.
Oh.
Okay. They get the full show.
Oh, yeah.
From the inside of the kilt.
Can
Okay.
invert up there.
Yeah.
Just dangle.
Who wants to see the print on the ceiling? I will do that, and I actually will straight up just drop down and catch myself right before, and pretty much all they'll see is my full pickle slam onto the floor, but the rest of me did not touch the floor.
What?
He does a death drop and stops.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah, stomach.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, no. My legs are out, completely
Okay, I was like, what is
horizontally.
your body orientation?
I went from. Well, I
I thought
imagine
you were upside down. I was like, your pickle touched the stage when you're upside down.
No. Imagine this. Like I'm that.
Roll 3d4.
I'm this.
You're like Tom Cruise, right? Coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in Mission Impossible. Okay.
I mean, in my
Dun,
mind,
dun,
I
dun,
was
dun,
like,
dun, dun.
I was climbing up, legs getting spread, and I make my mark on the ceiling, and then I will rotate over and just drop, slap, and my legs are
Do it
still
again,
out.
do it again.
Drop, slap, and
That's why I was laughing. Because you have like 80 dice, and when he did it the first time, they all went.
dice at the crowd.
So
Man, this is the most literal version of making a John Hancock that I've ever seen.
Yes.
Give me a
Just a
performance.
Okay,
Oh
that's...
shit. Okay.
Let's see what hits the
It
ground.
is a straight D20, so let's figure this out. You said performance. Okay.
Do we have anything?
What do you roll?
Bits.
Nice.
He has inspiration.
14.
You also have bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Does that count?
box.
No, in the box.
Yeah, in the box.
I wish
Tiny.
guys just said it counted.
Sorry, mate.
Okay, 17 total.
Nice.
Okay.
I will inspire.
All right.
Yes.
Plus the inspiration. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Another
That's
D6.
another D6. Okay. A 2. So it's 19 total.
19. All right. So spectacular.
I would like when my pickle hits the ground, people in the immediate vicinity just kind of.
I'm so glad I had finished drinking by the time you started. I'm not.
They do also roll a d4
Damage.
Okay.
per penis damage.
Oh.
What if I'm good at taking damage there? Damn it, 2.
All right.
That's fine though. That's half.
2 points of damage.
So you move 2 inches off of the...
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Your
like
testicles
red-faced.
also hit.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, they would
have
go
hit
with
first.
it. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my nuts.
You're
That's the
Yeah.
damage.
you're raging
Okay.
though, so you take half of that if it's bludgeoning.
That's right. Yes! Yes!
And you keep raging.
I love you!
Yeah.
And you keep
You
raging.
know, your rage only lasts a round unless you.
I'm sure he's like slapping himself
This
as
has
he
got.
goes.
Let's just say this is like 57 seconds in.
I like how we all have 10-minute acts, and then he comes on. He's 57 seconds and done. Wham, bam, 1 minute.
that
man.
sounds right.
Yeah, I like
It was a really fast strut and a really fast ramp and then a really fast climb.
Feel sorry for Barry's wife.
Oh, that
So-
was amazing.
There is a hail over the crowd as that happens, and it's a little off-putting, but the band starts to play up, and then everyone's like, "Oh, yeah."
This is supposed to happen.
And then, and you hear the crowd chanting, "Foam, pickle, foam, pickle, foam, pickle, foam, pickle," as from the back, the Queen, Basari Thorian, walks in. Are you?
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, the queen? This is gonna throw off our plan, you guys.
Are you walking?
You're on.
Are you walking in, or are you not walking?
So I was gonna ask you if I could stealth in so that people don't even realize that the queen is there yet.
Oh, okay.
Looking at him, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure
So-
that axe is coming to this.
So give me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Good thing for that
Awful.
advantage.
Was it? So that's a 12, but can I inspire? Do you guys mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Okay.
We need it.
It's a D6.
Yeah, there.
Don't say anything. Oh, well. That's a 13.
Okay. So as you make your way down,
Deception?
No,
Stealth.
it's just stealth. I was trying to stealth in.
Although stealth is a dex check.
you already had advantage. Okay.
That's true.
So as you make your way down, most of the people are just enthralled. You know, Barry's on the ceiling,
His ass is on the ceiling.
putting,
My
putting
taint,
butt prints
ass,
on
walls are all on that ceiling.
you.
No,
Cannon.
no,
Never
I
been dusted.
am not. I am not going to ask a question.
When it
I don't
comes
want
down,
to
it's just
too.
covered.
So when I slap down, there's dust and wind.
Oh, nice.
It was all a part of the plan.
It's still snowing.
Oh, nice.
So you make it down, and there's a next to the area. There's a little VIP section, and you kind of sit down. The people in the immediate vicinity do notice, and they're like, "Oh, but then Barry hits the ground, and this wind goes over you. Like that was like penis wind. And they forget all about the queen sitting next to them, and are just, and then the crowd starts to.
Get confused.
Oh, is he okay? I mean, I think I'm aroused.
I just like collectively all the men in the audience go, ah. They're like, oh.
You know, the women are like, excellent.
So the band starts to kick up and play as you finish off, and there's a huge round of applause, them knowing that you're okay and safe, and
As I'm walking off stage, I'll do the Doja Cat split lean where she like looks like she's stepping out, and then just her leg only one leg goes further, and she does the
I
splits.
adore your reference.
Thank you.
I know exactly what you
nails
said.
that.
As soon as you said the Doja Cat split, I'm like, I know exactly
I
what
don't
you're
know
doing.
what that is.
It's like
Is it a cartoon?
no, dude. Dude.
You're both bald now.
No, but I get it. I get what you would ask.
Oh, that's good.
She's 1 foot steps out, but it looks like it basically skips. Like she like pulls it up, stops, pulls it up, stops, and then until she's doing a full split. And it's
Oh.
hot and talented as fuck.
Okay. It's a cat.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, he's about to kill us.
It's an artist. It's an artist. It's a
Okay.
recording artist. Yeah.
Look at you, that
This
shit-eating
cat,
grin
this
over
piano
there.
cat?
That's piano. Okay. Yeah.
If you could see it from the front.
Oh my
Is that
gosh.
it? Is that it? Lalak comes out to the stage and pulls Issa with him.
Are you coming in for a big finale
We're
show?
supposed to bow.
So yeah, I mean you guys they're like fall back up.
I'm gonna actually like stop Lalak and be like, wait, make them yell for it. And gesture Barry back to be like, clear the stage, make them scream for
Yeah,
it.
so you guys the curtains close, the crowd is going insane. It is.
While the crowd's freaking out, I, as the queen, in the most regal thing, want to make eye contact with who was our contact here?
Codas?
It wasn't. Was it Codas or was
We
it?
have
Xavier Bishop,
Codas, we have
Codas.
Xavier, and
Xavier
did
Bishop.
Fletcher.
and
Yeah,
do
did
you see Fletcher?
That is a question.
Give me a perception check as you came in.
Oh, I'm gonna.
No, that won't help. 4.
Yeah.
There was too much
Yikes.
pickle.
Yeah. It was,
Do I see? Do I see Xavier Bishop though? Because wasn't he our contact who
Yes.
said he was going to protect us? Do I see him?
you
Or was
see
that
you
not
see
the-
guards at the the people that you saw before the guards. With that roll, you don't
Okay,
see them.
so we'll just assume now he's a little more nervous, Lox, but he's gonna walk through the crowd like as regally as he can to
Okay.
the front of the stage because he wants to be as close to his buddies as possible, but also kind of wants to make a big show of like the queen has arrived in a brothel, what the hell kind of thing. That's the kind of attitude that I'm doing as I walk for it. So I don't know if the crowd's changing their vibe or what they're doing.
As you move through the crowd, there is a hush. There is a you actually saw so the two guards at that exit near you, they're like kind of freaking out, right? Because they weren't expecting this, and
Now there's the queen
the
here.
queen
Shit.
is here, so they're like, they are. You can tell that they are ready to pounce on anyone who makes a move on you.
Love it. So we'll walk to the front of the stage, and if the crowd's still going, the ones that don't see me or whatever, if the crowd does start to get hushed, we'll just kind of turn to look at the people behind her, turn to look at the people behind her from the right to the left, and like tap the stage, the 4-foot stage in front of her, and go, again! Just like say it really loudly, like she's requesting another
drink?
encore.
That's before we come out to bow.
Yes.
correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
So the crowd hushes, and you just hear someone from the back. The queen wants the full pickle.
the queen.
Sure. And then you hear that person being dragged out. As the band then, with drumsticks, boom, boom,
And as the drums raise, and I imagine that the crowd is starting to get het up again. I'll look at the other three and be like, all right, now we can go.
yeah. As this crowd is going crazy, and you guys walk out. The queen is in front of the stage, at the very front of the stage, right by the stage.
Definitely wink at all of them to like.
Let them know that it's locked.
It's actually
All right.
Lox, not the queen.
And you
winked at me.
Lalak runs back behind stage. He like extends a playful hand and he pulls out his dancing partner. And the ambiguous form comes out, and we
that.
both
Nice.
kneel to the queen.
And there is massive applause, stomping of feet. It is a standing ovation. This place has never seen this level of excitement before. As the entire place starts to shake
What?
and shake, and dust falls from the sky, a piece of plaster with a butt mark falls onto the stage. And everybody starts freaking out and running as this whole place shakes, and a crack appears in the stage right by you guys, and you, right underneath you, it falls. Everybody make me dexterity checks.
Oh. Just on the stage?
Saving throw?
On the stage.
On the-
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
So Queen Locks is okay for right now.
Oof.
Can I?
You could do change of fate, or you could do the cat's grace.
I'll do change of fate. So
And
I
that
rolled
would
a
be easy too.
That was cheesy.
a 6 total, but I will. Damn it.
Yeah, mine's,
I will do
mine's
10.
currently a 7.
I have bardic inspiration still.
Use it.
So I'll throw that in.
We also have cat's grace.
It's on the box.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Are you,
15.
don't
No,
you need
I'm
it?
gonna use change of fate.
Okay. Then I will use Cat's Grace to give myself advantage on that.
Okay. Using up the cards now, everybody.
Yep.
Ah, smart.
Now's the
All
time.
right, so that's going to be.
There we go.
Much better.
I think
It's
that's
somewhere
a
on the side.
14.
19.
19.
19.
18.
18. Nice.
Did I have to roll? Because I'm not on the stage.
You're not on the stage. No, you don't have to.
Okay.
That would be 15.
15.
14.
14.
Nice.
All
I
right.
use my bardic inspiration.
All right.
Do it.
Do it.
Can I?
Yeah.
All right. 15.
All right. So 15 as the stage buckles. And in fact, the entire building buckles as anyone 17 or under falls into a black, dark hole.
Who is
Is
17 or
everybody
under?
up?
I'm 19.
Oh, that was both of us.
Both of you.
What is your
18.
18?
I barely.
And I'm just.
Yeah,
I just see my
So you-
friends, two of them, all of a
So
sudden
yeah,
drop.
so Lalak and Haldor, as you are standing a little bit further back on the stage, and that portion just falls, and you
Before
fall into the darkness.
before I fall, I see the shaking and the cracking, and I go, "Don't worry, I'll protect."
Yeah.
As he falls, the
Oh.
water person is reaching down and Lamont is reaching up for him, and he grabs the hand and it goes through and falls into the black hole.
No.
You still do have your ring on, though.
So
you're not.
Wait, inside the chainmail? 'Cause you have
inside the chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
So
a,
it's like peeking out here and there.
I have a question. Am I fast enough to react to throw an axe in their direction? Let me just bear with me for a second. Yes or no?
No. If you have a reaction that you can take, so if you had Feather Fall, if you had Shield,
I was gonna ask if I can cast that if I see my friends start to
you
drop.
can cast Feather Fall.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Then done.
All right. Do either of you have Dark Vision?
No.
Are
I didn't
either of
prepare.
you covered in Fairy Fire? I don't
Yes.
think so.
I walked through.
How
I
long, does,
didn't.
He
how
is.
long does Fairy Fire last? 10 minutes? Or is it an hour?
It's up to a minute.
It's up to me.
Oh, okay.
So it's
yeah,
gone.
it'd be gone. I mean, so you guys plummeting into darkness, and suddenly you're floating down to the ground. You actually, there is a little bit of light. No, there's no light in here. There is. It is pitch black. You must have fallen 50, 60 feet.
Oh my goodness.
But you smell something and you hear just a growl, a guttural. It's hard to tell exactly what it is. And a ray shoots out. I'm going to.
I would have, as soon as I hit the ground, I would have armed myself, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Did we touch the ground already, or are we still
Would you
falling?
have? Well, you can't like.
That is a
Yeah,
good
you
one.
hit the ground.
Okay.
So you guys hit the ground, and you were in this moment of, where are we?
That's when I would,
Yep.
and then, if I can.
So okay, so you light it up. Okay, perfect. So you land, you light it up, and you are in a cavern. And this smell assaults you, and you turn around, and there is a giant eye floating as your sword whisks
Whoa.
out. You saw eye stalks. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
It's a fucking beholder!
It does sound like it.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a,
Awful! They're bad!
it's like a giant eye with tentacles.
Lalak's
Very
got
hentai.
his staff out, and he's.
It's-
I guess.
Hang
when,
on, I'll show you a
when,
picture.
Haldor.
I have him
So
immediate over
Lalak
there.
hits the ground, not sure of where he is, but then the only illumination coming from the sword, he turns to Haldor and then turns to it, and also arms
Okay.
himself. Yeah.
Both of you give me perception checks. Perception checks.
Wait, I thought, do we not start?
21.
After
Oh, no.
30 or 9?
You don't start after
23.
9.
I was gonna say we have
13.
3 minutes.
All right. So we're gonna do the book giveaway.
Book
Do it.
giveaway.
Book giveaway! Roll it!
Yeah. Hashtag chaos if you haven't into the chat.
Dude,
Hashtag
you just added an extra 30 seconds to it. Come on.
Okay.
In the chat.
Huh?
So you barely, with the glimpse of the flaming sword before it went out, you did see 3 of the stalks were like broken and bleeding and hanging off.
Okay.
But that is all that I'm gonna give you guys before.
We might
The
survive.
next-
It's already wounded.
Just barely
Wait.
step in front of this one, just right in front of him, just a little bit.
All right, and that is where we're gonna pick up next time
Shit.
with a beholder under the full pickle.
Oh my god.
Beholder, the full pickle.
And Warren won't be here. Damn it!
Can you like just do it by a phone call? Like just put,
Yeah, we're gonna have a screen here, and I'll.
No,
dial it.
just to be watching and text us what you're doing.
Okay.
Can he roll
Yeah.
his first attack now?
You want to roll your initiative now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I gonna? You know, actually,
That's going to be 15.
okay.
all right.
15 in the chat.
15.
It's easy to
Whew.
remember.
Okay, so the actual book, Water Bearer 79.
Congratulations!
Water Bearer 79.
That's not a name that I recognize.
That's awesome.
Thank you for joining.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So join us next time. Warren is unfortunately going to be out, but Lalak will be contributing, as we can see. We'll see. I don't know. I always wanted to avoid bringing somebody in virtually, but you know, maybe we make it. Maybe we make it work.
This would be fun.
Robot Warren.
Or,
I feel like-
Yeah.
or we can do what we did during campaign 1 and hand the sheet to one of us to run during combat.
I mean, Robot Warren, I
If-
feel like it's something you've been hoping for.
Yeah, that's true. We've got monitors. We can hook you up to the
I'd
speaker.
imagine, yeah, you put a monitor here with my face displaying.
Yeah.
I would just
Yeah.
watch like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
You just can't join in the banter because you'd be like 2 seconds behind everyone.
Oh, I want that even more, actually. Like,
What?
We can't
What are
give
you
him a
guys
live
doing?
video
Oh, yeah,
somehow? Yeah, we'll give him a live.
Yeah, you'll be
minutes.
connected
You
live.
can do direct,
Yeah.
peer to peer.
We'll make it. We'll make it work. So that's where we're gonna pick up next
I
time.
don't know how much money we made. That's my.
I know, and did it fall through the stage?
Yeah.
Oh, why
upset.
did you
All
give
that
him that
effort for
idea?
naught.
I
I was gonna get armor.
That was amazing, you guys.
That was great.
So
The visuals
Yeah.
of the flame sword with the beholder in the background and like these twinkly bits of
Yeah.
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 glistening off it. This is
I was
beautiful.
not ready for that story. That was awesome. That was like
Oh.
so well. I don't know. If, I don't know
Yeah,
if you
that
had
was
planned,
so
if
much
you had
fun.
planned that. but
Legit
that,
goosebumps.
Yeah,
That was
it was great.
That was very cool.
Yeah. Hope you guys
Every
enjoyed it
single
as
one
well.
was so
Yeah.
cool.
Same. So cool,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So
You made a whole song.
I did make a
sing
song.
a song.
Well, no, it was like,
Why?
so it was like I had to do something that's not femme, like that's neither femme nor mask for you, and I did. I was like,
You
okay,
did.
good, it
It's
worked.
lovely.
It was great.
woo. All right. So let me click this button because this will help me out with everything. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give us a follow here on Twitch and subscribe over on YouTube. All of our content is on YouTube, archived, and it is also on podcast. If you want to consume it that way, and then we do sometimes give warnings when we say, hey, you probably should watch this portion of the show, or you can figure it out yourself. So podcasts are a great way. Tell your friends. Leave us a review on any of your podcast providers of choice. Leave us a comment on YouTube. Shout us out on Twitter or Instagram or the Truth Network, or
No.
is that what it's
Truth
called?
Social?
Because I don't know.
God.
Anyway,
Nope.
we're not on it. Sorry.
Yeah, don't want to be.
Hating that one.
But yeah, so
Oh, and if they have a Twitch, if they have Amazon Prime,
yeah,
subscribe to us
Yep.
through that. You get 1 free subscription a month,
yeah, spread it out.
just like we did.
yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Yeah.
Zing.
I was
Every month
hoping-
you have to resubscribe. So every 4 months you can resubscribe to it.
Yeah,
I was hoping
Amy.
you'd slide down the pole like with your butt cheeks.
That's what I was hoping for.
Like,
Oh,
grip
damn
it. I didn't want to be like.
I wanted that rope burn.
That's-
I really did.
In the most
That's
sensitive
really,
area.
that's a really good idea.
It is 2 hours, 28 minutes until the next episode of the Redacted Reports hits on your podcast app of choice, or just the straight RSS feed if you're a crazy person. And anyway, go enjoy. If you want it early, you can join their Patreon. I think the redactedreportspodcast.com,
That's
exclamation point redacted in the chat, gets you to there so you can find out about that. We are happy to be the distributor of the Redacted.
And we're delighted to have such a wonderful home, both on the network itself and having our own little corner of the Discord. Speaking of, join the Discord. Come and hang out with us. It's a really great community. Very supportive, very helpful for everyone.
Check the Discord.
Yep.
It's awesome.
We have the starter set. Tiana is running Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, Episode 2, this Saturday. Whew. It's good.
It's fun.
It's
I
fun.
heard about your gift. You were telling me.
Yeah, I play a GIF who I stole a lot from Mayhem.
Nice.
Yeah.
and is also seeking out. We know he doesn't. He's looking for Andraste.
Yeah.
Really?
He was the lone surviving GIF from the ship that Andraste
Yep.
blew up. He was
I will kill her.
he was in the bathroom. So like when the ship blew up,
There was an extra door.
That's awesome. He was in the bathroom.
oh, there was multiple explosions that day. Let me tell you.
Said he's scared of guns too, right?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He doesn't use a gun.
He's got a huge falchion because he's like 7.5 feet tall.
Oh wow.
So he's got this huge falchion and like a bigger hand crossbow. That's his like gun.
I'm really enjoying what everyone is bringing to it, because it is Matt, it is Thomas, it is Alondra, and then it is a new person to the channel. It is Christy, who is with us on that, and it's been really fascinating seeing what everyone brings to it. The starter set is truly fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's like $20, and I recommend it for anyone who wants to get into D&D, because it is a great selection of everything that D&D has to offer. There's a starter combat, but then there's a whole bunch of roleplay if you want to get all of the quests, and it's great.
Nice. So and then starting off your week right with Natural One.
What's up?
Last night's episode was a great time, finishing up that shopping and getting into this temple.
Oh yeah. Get in that temple, train some kids,
That's right.
and then shop all day, walking on sunshine.
I'm walking on sunshine.
But it won't always be thus.
Yeah.
Fate will come for you.
And then you may want to buy some cards with any leftover bits you have, which
Bye,
will
bye,
carry over.
bye. I'll buy
We've
some.
got
You can get
4, so
two
we
cards,
get 2
please.
cards. If you want to
Do
give
these
us...
cards go back, or
No, these cards carry over.
Those will
Right.
stay
Nice.
out. These will stay out. Actually, here's 4. You get to keep 2.
All right, so here's the 2 that you guys can choose from, and we'll choose over here. Critical Strike. Ooh,
A regeneration.
kind of yeah.
Ooh, these are good.
And
I'm
Smoke
gonna
Bomb.
do that too.
I think this is.
How dare
Giving
you?
us-
I think
I think Critical Strike is a good idea, especially if we can get
We can get
Smite on it.
regeneration.
How about a
Yes.
Critical Strike, especially if we can get it onto a
Wah,
Haldor
wah,
Smite.
That one's a good one.
Oh, right. For what we're about. That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mine.
We're keeping them.
Well, I need.
Oh, reaction time is the one we're getting rid of.
Oh, one more reaction. Yeah, it's kind of early for that. So,
And none of us are rogues, so
yeah.
Well, and the other option was the regen potions.
yeah.
That's strong.
So cool. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you everyone. Thank you
Yeah.
crew for sticking with us and handling the ones and the zeros, as Ezra will say. Foot pedals. It's old timey in there.
And thank you for the dill taffy. No,
Yeah,
legit. That was very, very
Amazing.
sweet.
Amazing.
Very sweet gesture.
I'm gonna finish the rest when I'm home.
But how sweet was it?
It's
still.
You should eat us and tell. You should eat and tell us.
That's Kelly. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Kelly has laid claim to
A
it.
likely story.
All right, with that, thank you guys, and we will see you next time.